We've all dreamt it, haven't we? That one-in-a-million moment, wandering through a dusty garage sale or a forgotten corner of a flea market. Our eyes land on something no one else has noticed. A tarnished silver locket, a first-edition book used as a doorstop, or a grimy painting leaning against a stack of old tires. For a few dollars, we take it home, guided by a flicker of intuition. And in that moment, we hold a secret, a treasure waiting to be rediscovered. For most of us, it remains a fantasy, but for one guest on the American edition of Antiques Roadshow, that dream exploded into a reality so breathtaking, so emotionally charged, that it left everyone in the room, and millions watching at home, reaching for the tissues. This wasn't just a story about a lucky find, it was a story about love, loss, and one last beautiful gift from a wife to her husband. The day began like any other for the beloved show, set up in the heart of Urbandale, Iowa. People from all walks of life queued up, clutching family heirlooms and curious finds, their hearts buzzing with a mixture of hope and nervous excitement. Among them was a man, gentle in his demeanor, holding a painting that looked powerful and dynamic, a snapshot of raw, masculine energy frozen in oil and canvas. When his turn came, he sat down across from the painting's expert, his expression open and honest as he began to tell his story. It was a story that started, as the best ones often do, with a simple, almost laughably small bargain. "I see it sitting on the floor at a garage sale," he began, a slight twinkle in his eye as he recalled the memory. The scene is easy to picture. A sun-drenched suburban driveway, tables laden with the ephemera of a life well lived, and this striking painting, somehow overlooked, just sitting on the ground. They had $25 on it, he continued, so I hollered at them, and then I asked them if they'd take $20 for it, and they said yes. $20, the price of a couple of movie tickets or a takeaway pizza. For that, he walked away with a piece of art that just spoke to him. The expert listened intently, a professional smile on her face, but as she leaned in to examine the piece, her expression shifted. Her eyebrows rose, not with theatrics, but with genuine surprise and dawning recognition. This wasn't just some amateur piece or a decent print. This was something special. "Well, that's quite a buy," she said, her voice laced with understatement. The camera zoomed in on the canvas, revealing a gritty, atmospheric scene of two boxers locked in combat, muscles straining under the harsh lights of the ring. It was a moment of pure Americana, filled with drama and sweat and determination. She then delivered the first piece of incredible news. "The artist is Robert Riggs," she revealed. "He is known for his depictions for prize fighting and circus scenes." Riggs was no unknown. He was a celebrated American artist whose work captured the pulse of the nation during the mid-20th century. His powerful, raw style made him a favorite for magazine illustrations, the images that colored the daydreams of millions of Americans. This painting was an illustration for the Saturday Evening Post, the expert continued, her voice building with excitement. It illustrated a story by W.C. Hines titled "The Fixed Fight." The guest was already absorbing this, a look of pleasant surprise on his face. Knowing his $20 find was a real, published piece of art by a known artist was incredible enough. He had a great story to tell, a treasure he'd rescued from obscurity. But the expert wasn't finished. She paused, letting the weight of the moment settle, the way all the best appraisers do. She looked him directly in the eye, understanding that the numbers she was about to say would change his life. "At auction," she said, her voice clear and steady, "I feel easily this could bring between $70,000 and $90,000. The air went still. For a split second, the man's face was a mask of utter incomprehension, his brain trying to process a number so disconnected from the $20 he paid. Then the shockwave hit. His jaw dropped, his eyes widened. He let out a breath he didn't know he was holding and muttered the only words that could possibly fit the moment. "Holy cow. Wow, I never dreamed of that. That's amazing." It was the quintessential Antiques Roadshow reaction, pure, unadulterated shock and joy. The expert, clearly thrilled for him, beamed. "You made such a find," she gushed, her professional composure melting into genuine delight. "And this is the best find I've ever witnessed." But as the guest tried to catch his breath, the expert noticed something deeper in his eyes than just shock. There was a profound emotion swirling there, something fragile and bittersweet. Her gaze softened as she gently shifted the conversation. She had noticed him clutching a small photograph to his chest, over his heart. You did say that your wife got you tickets.